Hey, welcome back. So our emotions directly affect our digestion. You probably knew that, right? Is food a big deal? For sure. But our emotional metabolism is easily equal to, maybe even more important than that energy we're putting in via food substance. Whether it's joy, peace, sadness, fear, anger, bitterness, they all impact our digestive secretions, the peristaltic movements of our digestive tract, the microvilli and their wave patterns, the hormones and the neurotransmitters produced in our digestive tract, the leakiness of our gut barrier, and the balance of our gut flora. All of it is affected by our emotions. Just like our bacterial balance in our gut, the leakiness of our intestinal barrier, the overgrowth of yeast, and the consistency of our bowel movements, or the lack thereof, affect our mind. Think cognition, mental energy, clear thinking, brain fog. So too, how we metabolize our emotions and what we permit to take up residency in our mind affects our bowels and our bowel patterns. This can be an amazingly supportive cycle, of regeneration for the nervous system and optimal nutrient extraction from our digestive tract. Or if our emotions are dark, negative, full of worry, it can be gas, bloating, indigestion, acid reflux, feeling like we need to get every food we consume out of the way because it's all causing harm. Our digestive tract activity and the associated processes, they're automatic. They just do their thing on their own. You don't have to remind your pancreas to secrete enzymes, or your gallbladder to pump out bile acids, or your stomach, to kick up that hydrochloric acid production to incinerate the food that's about to come down. You just consume the food, and via the miracle of creation, digestion starts. If we're going to get our digestion functioning optimally, we're going to want to marry our wholesome foods and movement routines with soul rest and consistent soul supporting food. Jesus said, "Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I'm gentle and humble in heart, and you will find rest for your souls." So soul rest creates bowel peace. And I'm not just saying, this is easy given the speed of the world and the self-seeking nature of humanity, but overlooking it is going to leave us wanting when it comes to our digestive system. And so many people are plagued by digestive disorders. So anger, hostility, unforgiveness, worry, fret, these are all ammo for the army of militant bacteria hiding in our digestive tract. Parasite cleanses, anti-candida diets, they can help some people. But for lasting bowel redemption, be sure to take inventory of your emotional metabolism. Often, patients will speak to me about, it's normal when you have children you're taking care of, or you have somebody you really care for who's making unhealthy life decisions, to worry about them and fret and think about them all the time and wake up in the middle of the night considering them and with great concern. But I'm here to suggest this is not profitable. Worry, fret, those are not action steps. In fact, those are stumbling blocks to health accumulation, no matter how reasonable they may seem. If you want to dive deep into synchronizing your emotional metabolism with your digestive metabolism, then you really want to check out Nourish to Flourish Bootcamp. We have so much great feedback from those who went through it a couple months ago and put the plan into action. So much of finding a way out of stuck emotions and prevailing worry and fret and fear and past trauma is having an action plan. And when symptoms come flooding in, you know what to do. The thing is, we can care deeply for others, literally without spoiling our own digestive tract, without spoiling our emotional capacity in the process. So if you haven't already, I'm telling you right now, be sure to check out Nourish to Flourish Bootcamp and implement the tools, the strategies presented so you can show up in life as a peaceful stream, literally amongst the turmoil that's all around us. You could have soul rest, bowel rest, without having to, eliminate yourself from the world. It is possible. We just need to put to action the tools, the techniques that have been studied, that have been practiced for years and years, that work. We put it in action, the bowel rests, the emotions come through, we care for others, we show up for others, we show up for our family, but we don't carry that worry, that fret, that fear. All right, hope this is helpful. I'm Dr. Matt. I'm going to put a link to Nourish to Flourish below. And if you haven't already checked it out, haven't gone through it, it is pretty awesome. All right, talk to you guys later.